Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Diego Tinoco, actor, producer, podcaster. Try to do it all, but only if I have good people around me like Kevin.
Diego, how many views did we get in 1 month working together?
I haven't done the math personally, but you told me we got over 14 million views on all platforms, all of the views put together, which is incredible, man. That's so many freaking people. That's like, they say that there's only 100 million people on TikTok, and that's nearly 20%. Which is insane. That means 20% of the people have seen it in America, at least.
So Diego, what has changed since working together? Like from your last editing to me, like editing your videos and clipping it up and all that stuff.
Oh, totally, man. The thing that I like about working with yourself or an editor for clips especially is I don't have to think about the posting. I don't have to think about, the content, creating it myself. I have so many different projects. So when I get somebody like yourself to edit, it's amazing because you guys take away all of the real hard work here, right? Which is the clips. Everybody loves clips nowadays. Long format is amazing. I personally consume long format more so. But, obviously the people who are scrolling all day long, it's the clips is what takes them to the long format. And when you have somebody that can make amazing clips, like yourself, then you get, the traction on the long format.
Have you seen an increase in views, subscribers, money, or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely subscribers, definitely the engagement, definitely the attention, all of that stuff. The numbers go up. I guess it's a numbers game, right? The more content you put out there, the higher numbers with everything, whether it's analytics or obviously revenue, all of that stuff. But the trick is quality and quantity. If you can do both with those numbers, then the other numbers inevitably go up.
So do you suggest any other YouTubers or podcasters invest in short form content?
Absolutely. I think everybody, if you're trying to get your content out there, I think it's super important, super vital. And I think the reason why is, this is where we live now, right? The whole world essentially. And it used to be the TV screen, and the TV screen got really small in your face. and if you can create some, like I said, some viral content there, all the doors really open. We've seen it with influencers who do their TikTok skits or dances or whatever, and then they start acting in movies and TV shows. And we've seen it with comedians who transition into podcasts, and then they have a podcast and now that's their full-time occupation. And it's really interesting where content has led the world, and I don't think it's going away anywhere. And I think the faster people invest into that, the faster that they'll get to where they want to be.
Would you recommend my service to other YouTubers?
Yeah, brother, I really would. I think you're an amazing editor. I think you understand the algorithm, but not just so the algorithm, but you understand the minds of those who are on the phones, right? So obviously the formula is you hook them, you retain them, you reward them at the end, and you really understand that. Because it's one thing to know that you have to hook them, retain them, and reward them at the end of a short form video, but a lot of people don't know what that hook really is or how that feels. It's not just about what the person is saying, but it's how do you make that come to life with the words, with the effects, with the styling of the editing and the music and all that stuff. So you do an amazing job at that, the best, truthfully. And yeah, that's really key. That's really essential. It's really key. And some people just will never understand that. And you've always gotten that since our first meeting. You've always had that. And yeah, man, you do a great job, and I would certainly recommend you to others.
On the first video I edited for Diego, it got 2 million views on TikTok and 800,000 views on Instagram. It literally outperformed all of his podcast videos. And Diego, he has really good content. He just didn't know how to make it go viral. He wasn't clipping the best parts of his podcast. He wasn't editing it in a way that makes people want to watch from start to finish. And lastly, he didn't have good titles for these videos. And that's where I came in. I knew what did good on social media. I knew how to edit in a way that increases retention, making people watch from start to finish. And I picked titles for all these videos. That's how we went viral. And I still work with Diego, and I want to get him as much exposure as possible because he does have good content. And that's really how we did it. If you have any questions or you want to work with me, just email me right here. I'll get back to you and we can set something up. But yeah, take care and thank you so much for watching.